Hi, everybody. November 5th, the day before election. Scott Riley, the market update desk, NMLS number 157524. We've got one more day of the barrage of phone calls, texts, ads everywhere, online, television, radio. I think everybody's going to be happy once all of that is done and we can actually get back to business. Now, obviously, tomorrow is the election, so we've got a few things this week that have some significance sprinkled through it, but the volatility this week from those small number of data points and things coming out will become dramatic. Now, as I thought and what I said on Friday, we actually lost ground on Friday, even though the jobs report was extraordinarily weak. I thought we'd gain that back today, and actually we did. It's been a decent day for a change. Let's go through what's happening this week and what we're planning on. So one of the things, besides the election, is going to be the Fed meeting later this week. Now, the Fed futures market is factoring in a 98% chance of a quarter rate cut. Inflation's been coming down towards the target, although it's been a bumpy path downward. The issue is we're getting conflicted things. The ADP payroll was a blockbuster, but the BLS jobs report headline was weak, and the meat of it inside of the report was even weaker. So the Fed likes to have confidence, and with conflicting data, they'll likely just not deviate from the path and keep it at a quarter point. Realtor.com showed today active listings are up 29% from this time last year. Now, that's a big increase, but it's still 21% less than pre-pandemic levels. So we have to put that in perspective. Now, there's 6 states that have higher inventories than in 2019. And those are big, and those are skewing the market a little bit, actually. Tennessee, 14%, Texas, 13%, Arizona, 11%, Florida, 10%, Colorado, 7%, and Idaho, 8%. One of the things to note is that a lot of the states with higher inventory levels are seeing some of the largest population growth due to immigration, moving, things like that. So even though we don't have this huge increase in listings here, when you hear national media, because a lot of those areas of growth are highly populated areas, it's going to skew the inventory numbers up nationally. But as with everything, real estate's local, so you want to pay attention to those local factors. Now, this week, tomorrow, we've got the ISM Services Index, a 10-year bond auction. That's going to be really important, especially with it being on the election day. I'm going to guess we're going to get muted results from that 10-year bond auction. Wednesday, we get mortgage applications and a 30-year auction. We have seen some weakness in the 30-year auction lately, so that's something to take note. Thursday, we get initial jobless claims, and we get the Fed decision. That's going to be the big, the election and Fed decision are going to be the market movers for the week, because the market is just looking for confidence in a direction. Right now, it's kind of rudderless. Once it gets direction, I think it'll calm down a little bit. So mortgage bonds rallying today off a very important Fibonacci level of 100.43, and do have some room to move higher to the 200-day moving average. So we've got some positive direction going there. 10-year bond is down 10 basis points today. At the start, actually, right now it's down 8 basis points. Gave back a little bit. Now that's a good sign, because beneath us is an important Fibonacci level at 4.33 that hopefully can keep us braced and bracketed. Because if we go above that, the next stop's 4.5, which is going to be higher mortgage rates. So this week is going to be less on the data, much more on the volatility of Fed decision and election and all the stuff that comes with it. So hopefully, if you haven't voted already, get out there, vote, let your voice be heard, whether it's one side or the other. This is your opportunity to cast your vote. Give us a call. We'll help you get pre-approved. It's a great time to buy. We've been preaching it. As rates are higher, competition is lower, and you can negotiate on some things. In fact, actually, we're out there seeing a couple things in the market with the seller paying some temporary buy-down money that helps you get in the house for a lower payment to start. we'll explain it. Give us a call, 616-293-2189. Have a great day. We'll give you an update tomorrow. Enjoy the afternoon.